Hello, air signs. This is your weekly tarot reading. You can check out your sun, moon, rising element if you so please. Down there, I will put the info for my business pages. It's just very simply on Facebook and Instagram, White Shadow Spiritual Advising. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff that you're supposed to do on YouTube. And yes, if you have any questions or anything, leave a comment and I will do my best to answer them. So, air signs, I'm going to pull some cards for you, and then at the end, we are going to do an oracle card for you for this week. That was a little too much, so we're okay. Just one more card for air signs. Okay, air signs. So, a lot of completion happening for you guys this week. A lot of leaving and moving on. So let's start with your first card. The first card you're receiving is the Six of Swords. So this is personally probably my most favorite card in the whole deck of tarot. And that is because it symbolizes things steady getting better. If you see in this card, there's a man and a woman and a child in a bow, and they have all their swords in the bow, which can represent their tools, their successes, their manifestations, and they are heading somewhere. So this is a card of new, sunnier horizons, better destinations, smoother sailing from here on out. So whatever you are leaving behind or be encouraged to leave behind, know that there is something much better in store for you that's going to be a lot more fulfilling to who you are, who you're becoming, and what you want out of your life. This is a card of breaking free. It's rowing away from all the bullshit. It's like, I'm going to go over here, and all the other shenanigans that I don't want in my life can stay over here, and I'm going to be a lot happier. The Six of Swords, it brings forth change, but it's change that you are accepting because you are taking the initiative and making the choices to fully leave and move on, and it's gonna be very beneficial for you guys. So this is like the beginning of something new. It's like that motion of shutting that door, and the motion of reaching for that new door to open. And so know that there is much more in store for you, and you will be much more accepted, you'll feel more valued. You will just be better off elsewhere. So if you're feeling encouraged to move on, or if the universe is if you're experiencing losses during this time, or you keep getting signs to move on, know that it's because you'll be much more happier elsewhere, much more accepted elsewhere, much more wanted elsewhere. Go where you're wanted, or where you feel wanted. Don't go where you aren't felt needed. Because wherever you are right now, the people you're around, the situation you're in, even within yourself, you're not needed there anymore. You're not wanted there anymore. So leave and move on and find the place where you are needed and wanted. The next card you're receiving, air signs, is the Eight of Cups. So again, another symbol of more symbolism of leaving or moving on. I mean, both of these cards, something is clearly being left behind. Maybe some of you are actually physically moving. Maybe you're leaving a relationship. Maybe you're leaving a cycle of a relationship and heading towards a new, better cycle with your partner. Maybe you're leaving a job. Maybe you're letting go of old emotions, perspectives, mindsets, ways of doing things that are no longer serving you. Maybe you're recovering from an addiction. And with this card, the Eight of Cups, this is very much like the action of finding something that's more fulfilling for you. This is a card of searching for fulfillment more fulfillment in the areas of emotions and spirituality, maybe even sexuality and creativity. And the action of you searching for that is going to bring forth blessings. You know, this is very much a card of like, you're meeting the universe halfway. You know, you realize that, you know, either these cups are empty and you need to find a new way to fill them, or maybe they're full and whatever they're full with are no longer making you happy. They're not fulfilling you anymore. So by you realizing that and trying to search for something that will fulfill you, the universe is going to reward that for you. So know that the search inward that you're doing, the search for something better for yourself, is going to manifest a really big blessing for you. With the moon in the background, this shows illumination. You may be discovering some truths during this time, but know that at the end of the day, you're going to be a lot more happier, a lot more fulfilled, you know, like we were saying with the Six of Swords card. So this is huge symbolism of leaving and moving on. You know, even for me, as I'm looking at this for myself, I'm like, I feel like I need to leave a part of myself behind in order to find the true happiness and fulfillment that I actually want in my life. And maybe that's what you guys may be feeling too. You know, sometimes we have to rebirth ourselves, and we have to let go of who we once were, or who we thought we were, or who we want to be, in order to be happiest and live our best lives. So keep that in mind as well. The next card you're receiving, air signs, is the Page of Pentacles, which I actually just wrote the Daily Tarot on my page, which I forgot to say in the beginning. I post daily tarot readings on my Facebook and Instagram, so go and check those out. And if you want a reading, please message me through one of those platforms. Thank you. But the Page of Pentacles is coming out for you guys. This is new discoveries. Also really great reassurance towards financial matters, having a more positive relationship when it comes to money and materialism. This is a card of being more stable within our career. During this time, you may be making more money, attracting more clients, or maybe you're receiving a raise or a promotion at your job. This is also a card of new discoveries, if I didn't say that yet, but this is like, go get a book about whatever topic you want to learn, take a workshop. Maybe this is a sign of you going back to school, or encouraging you to go back to school. Definitely with this card, you'll be making more money this week, so that's always great, and you'll be able to pay off debts easier with this card. You may receive a loan as well. You know, maybe you just apply to a loan or a mortgage or something, and this is symbolism that you will get that. But with this card, slow and steady wins the race. And a lot of times this card comes out when we have something successful and we are already making financial gain from it, or, you know, it's providing us materialism in a lot of ways. But this card is like, you still have a long way to go. You know, recognize how far you've come, but then also recognize that you have a lot more to succeed, a lot more to overcome, a lot more successes to be embraced and brought forth on your career path and your soul mission. So, yeah. It's all about the journey with this card. There's no rush for life. There's no rush for your career. And keep that in mind this week. You know, there's a lot of blessings coming your way, but also know that there's more to come, and this is a whole journey. You know, whatever you're relating this to is going to be a part of your life for quite some time. And so there's no rush, you know, allow the cycles and phases to come and go as they please, and trust in divine timing with this card. And know that there's new avenues coming your way to make money and express your creative pursuits in order to make money from them. And then finally, air signs, you are receiving the Ace of Swords. So this is a card of huge mental breakthrough, clarity coming into your life, truths being revealed so that you can free yourself. It's a new beginning, but also seeing that it's going to challenge you, but in good ways, you know, a good challenge so that you can elevate yourself. You know, maybe, for example, if you do get a promotion, you know, you realize you're going to have to learn new things, and it's going to be challenging, but it's going to be fun, you know, it's going to be beneficial to you. So this card is of breaking free. You know, there's a hand coming out the cloud with a huge sword, and this represents our mindset, freedom within our perspectives, how we see ourselves, how we view life. And there's a lot of that happening this week. Clearly, air signs with the Six of Swords, the Eight of Cups with leaving and moving on, and know that it's going to provide a lot of clarity for you, a lot of blessings for you, healing perspectives, healing mindsets, and yeah, it's the card of great blessings. And any ace card, I always say, is like a whole new portal opening up for us. It's a whole new energy being bestowed upon us that we can play with, and it's going to provide new ways of doing things that's going to impact our lives tremendously and in positive ways. With it being in the Suit of Swords, that is like communication, intellectual energy, and our crown chakras, you know, our third eye chakras even. And so, you know, the energy of our head and in that space up here. So if you're feeling cloudy up here, expect this week to provide clarity of that, and the clouds will clear, especially if you take this initiative that is coming out in your cards of leaving and moving on and finding something that's more suited for you and better for you. Okay, air signs, so that's all I have for the tarot for you guys. So I'm going to pull an oracle now, and this is the Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I use this oracle a lot, in case you guys haven't noticed yet. And we're just going to pull one card from it, and that will be it. Okay, so we're getting Storm Fields in reversed. So number 9. It says, "This too shall pass." Okay, so now is not the time to engage in any activity that brings unwanted chaos or drama into your life. This kind of storm can be destructive, and you'll regret your actions later. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst. Find shelter. This turbulent weather will pass, and your house will be untouched. Say no to drama. Wait till the storm blows over, and only then will you be heard. So we're getting signs with this air signs of just being careful of our communication, being careful how we handle ourselves towards, you know, maybe some tension or energy. But it's pretty much saying, you know, it's not that bad, and we'll be safe, and we'll be heard, and maybe more, whoever this is happening to or whoever this is coming from, they will be able to hear us more once the storm passes. So just be aware of tension, be aware of drama. Don't, you know, now's not the time to gossip, you know, now's not the time to inject yourself in drama. So keep that in mind this week, air signs, and have a blessed week. I wish you all the best.